guess, and it was fascinating. He was chatting about his time with Ronnie. Spent a couple of seasons working with Ronnie, and would have been working on Ronnie's tactical side of the game. Another excellent safety from Ronnie. And there's the man he worked with, the 6 times former world champion. Now that is a true legend, the great Ray Reardon. Looks fabulous. He's 80 years of age. And he's not too far away from Ronnie. There you go. And that's Darren Ray's son sitting next to him. And a bit of a problem this time for Ali. Difficult to return the cue ball from that position. That's what he's faced with there, and he might just be trying to leave the white up this end. I don't think that angle's available to swing off that red. He's just rolling to it.
Sometimes you just have to play a containing shot when you feel there's no avenue back into baulk, and you know 9 times out of 10 you're going to be faced with another tricky situation. Obviously it won't be as tricky as the last time he came to the table.
Once again, Ronnie just looking, you know, a lot of players would just get down and play off the red, leave the white down the other end of the table, but he's so good now tactically, Ronnie. He's trying to find a really difficult spot for Ali Carter.
Well, there's 2 interesting spectators, great fans of Ronnie. Serge from Kasabian, a Leicester group who are doing wonders now in the rock world, and of course Damien Hirst, the renowned artist. 2 big Ronnie O'Sullivan fans.
Yeah, they were up in the Champions Lounge, and they loved the snooker.
Yes, Mark Selby got Serge interested in snooker, of course, being a Leicester man, and he used to follow Mark's career closely, and Mark will be here in many, many years to come.
Oh, that's a mistake. Needed a really thin contact, didn't get it, and the pink's in the open and the black is available. Okay, it might be a bit delicate to try and hold for the black. You'd have to find the gap between those 2 reds, but there shouldn't be a problem getting onto the pink. Be interesting to see if he's going to risk holding it for the black, because he's got very little margin for error. He'd have to leave it somewhere near the circle to leave the gap.
Well, the gap he has got, the black spot's free. So this is worrying times for Ali Carter in this opening frame. Ronnie will soon have the black on its spot, and red's in play. Could score 30 or 40 here without a problem. Already leads by 23. So he'll be very close to the winning line if he gets that 30 or 40 points.
Eight.
Yeah, I think Ronnie knows the importance of this opening frame, because he he made 22, and then he's played some fabulous safety shots. Ali Carter hasn't had a chance, nothing to go at, because of the superb tactical play.
9. $15. $16.
It's just the touch that he has, like that shot there, he just effortless. I suppose the way he's played here, a lot of congratulations has to go to his good friend Les Dodge from Southport, who was here last week and put that tip on his cue. Ronnie said it's one of the best tips he's had on for years.
23.
Yes, it obviously worn well away, the number of frames Ronnie's played, but a tip would last you about maybe a month
30.
at the outside if you're playing every day, hours on hour.
31.
Just a couple more pots away from securing this opening frame.
38. 39.
He's in a very good place at the moment, mind-wise, Ronnie O'Sullivan, very content with
26.
himself. He's got his son, Ronnie Jr.
47.
here, and everything's rosy for him at the moment. There's Ronnie Jr. up on the balcony there. Must be so proud of watching his dad here.
Very much like Stephen Hendry in the
54.
break building department, never ever fails to get the black into play as quickly as possible. Tries to make every chance one of a frame winning proportion, and that's what he's done here.
$62. 63.
That might just have spoiled the possibility
70.
of another century. He's already made 12 this year, but he's going to have to try the double. It wasn't too far away,
70.
but that's the start that Ronnie O'Sullivan was looking for. Ali Carter needed a good start, but it was the rocket with that break of 70 that extends his lead to 16-10.
Is Ronnie inching ever closer to the finishing line? John, Ken, Steve, great to have you with me this evening. What changes on final night, and how much adrenaline is pumping around your body when you get that wonderful introduction and come onto the arena floor?
Well, certainly a lot for Ronnie O'Sullivan. He knew the importance. We were saying about Ali Carter needed to win the first frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan knew that, and that was a magnificent break and a very hard frame of snooker as well. He lost position, he got about 20 points, played some magnificent safety play, which is very underestimated when O'Sullivan plays. His safety play is superb, and he obviously made the 70 break to win the frame. Massive frame, and he really put his head down in it.
Tell us about the situation Ali Carter finds himself in here now. It's virtually impossible, surely.
Well, it's not impossible, but there was just the way O'Sullivan's been playing. It's just so hard to play against. As John said, not only is he scoring and he's making the games look so easy every time he gets in, his safety play, I mean, it's almost up to 90% at this stage. It's like, so you're playing, you know, almost like a robot. It's very, very hard to contain, very hard to beat.